Hey, what's up everyone? You're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz, and once again you are here for some more free winners from the French Ligue 1. We got 4 games on Thursday, December 29th. Uh, we've been hitting these free picks a lot, guys. They are all priced very well. A lot of them are in nice plus money, and of course we will continue to do so as well over this past weekend and so on and so on. We did get La Liga back. We are getting Serie A back soon as well. Bundesliga is coming back, I think, in a few days as well. So there's going to be a lot of free picks to come, guys, and there's going to be a lot more winners to come, of course. So let's kick it off with this matchup between Lorient and Montpellier, guys. Neither of these two teams is playing well right now. And while Lorient has won their latest friendly matchup 2-1 against Nantes, Montpellier hasn't played a single game since before the World Cup. That's in over a month and a half almost. They haven't played a single game, and that is definitely gonna be their downfall if you ask me. Uh, like I said, neither team is playing well right now. Neither team is in good form. But overall, Lorient has done a lot better job this season than Montpellier has. Offensively, these two teams are pretty even, but defensively, Lorient has been a lot better, and they have been far more consistent this season when it comes to getting points, which is why they are in pretty solid 7th place with 28 points, while Montpellier is only 1 point above the relegation zone in that low 15th place, and they will have a very long season ahead of them, which means they have to start this second half of the season on a positive note. They gotta try to attack. They gotta try to defend a lot better, and on top of it all, they gotta get on the scoreboard if they want to do something in this game. So I think that Lorient will try to put up an effort. They will create a decent number of chances, and with that, I do think they will get to the scoreboard. And if we see both teams to score, guys, we gotta see over 2.5 hitting as well. So that's what I'm gonna go with here. Both teams to score and over 2.5 at plus 104. The second game of the day we have, guys, is between Reims and Rennes. Two teams that are kind of playing on the opposite spectrum, and Rennes has actually been absolutely brilliant this season. They are in third place right now with 31 points. Their defense has been one of the best in the leagues with only 14 conceded goals. Their offense has been up top as well with fantastic 31 scored goals. That's an average of 2 goals per game so far this season. But they do have few injured players. They still have a few players missing after the World Cup. And those players that are missing are potentially the players that would be in the starting lineup for Rennes. Now, if you take those players away, this is still a team that has some fantastic players who can score goals, who can create chances, and I think that Ray will struggle here. Ray is not that good of a team offensively. They have scored only 16 goals in 15 games. That's an average of just 1 goal per game, slightly above 1 goal per game. But their defense is also pretty solid with 21 conceded goals in 15 games. However, at home, they haven't done well so far. But the fact is that Rennes hasn't done that good of a job on the road as well. So I think this should be a pretty even matchup. And I think that both teams will put up a fight. And for that reason, I think we see at least 1 goal on each side. So I'm going with both teams to score here. I'm not going to try to push it into the over 2.5. I'm just going to take both teams to score at minus 162. I know it's a bit pricey, but sometimes we have to take that risk, and we kind of have to bite the bullet here, and I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to go with both teams to score at minus 162. The third game of the day, guys, we have is between Nice and Lens. Lens has, I mean, they are actually playing fantastic football this season. They are absolutely lights out so far. Undefeated in their last, I don't even know how many games. They are in second place in League 1 with 36 points, which is only 8 points below PSG. And if they get a positive outcome here, they will get closer once again. But they will need that defense that they had before the World Cup. They will need that defense once again here, because even though Nice is not that good of an offensive team, they're not scoring a lot of goals, they're not creating a lot of chances. I think that because they are at home and they are in pretty solid form right now, they have been scoring goals pretty consistently in those friendly games. I think that Nice will have something to say in this game. However, if I have to lean, I would go with Lens. Maybe take them on the double chance. They do have a few missing players. They are missing some players after the World Cup. Some of them were injured, but still, this team has been absolutely outstanding this season. And if I have to lean towards either of these two teams, I'm leaning towards the Lens. But that is not gonna be my pick for this game. I'm going with cards in this one, guys. I think this is gonna be a very rough matchup. I think this is gonna be a game where Nice will try to do something, but since they are lacking that offense, they will be a bit frustrated after not being able to create a decent amount of chances. So I'm gonna go with over 4.5 cards at plus 138. This line of 5 cards in the game is not that high, especially when it comes to Nice. I think that Nice alone can get us over probably 3, if not 4 cards on their own. But I'm also counting on Lens to get at least 1 or 2 in this game. So over 4.5 cards at plus 138 for me in this one, guys. And the last pick of the day in League 1 that we have is between Marseille and Toulouse, guys. Marseille had a brilliant start to the season. They were undefeated for, 6-7 games in a row. But then they entered in a bit of a slump and they dropped from that second place to 4th right now with 30 points. Of course, there's still a lot of time left for them to get back into that Champions League spot. It's gonna be a huge battle for them, but excuse me. But still, very, very good team. The team that I think has a very bright future ahead of them, and the team that definitely has something to say in League 1 this season. Now, as far as Toulouse goes, Toulouse is somewhere around the middle of the table right now. They are scoring a decent number of goals for a team of their quality, 20 goals in 15 games. Their defense could be a bit better, but they're not that great of a defensive team, and I think that Marseille will know how to take advantage of that. Toulouse hasn't won any of their last 6 games. They haven't won any of their last 6 games against Marseille. And when Marseille was the home team in this matchup, they haven't lost to Toulouse in their last 9 games. So everything is pointing towards Marseille in this game. And the fact that Toulouse has a lot of injured players as well has made my decision what to go with this game a lot easier. So I'm going with Marseille -1 at -121, guys. I think Marseille gets the win. It's just a matter if they're gonna get us over that line that we need. Even if they win by 1 goal, we get a push from this. But I think they win by 2, and that's gonna be a nice winner for us. So Marseille -1 at -121 for me, guys, in this one. That's it, guys. These were your free picks for this League 1 matchups on Thursday, December 29th. Like I said, there's a lot more games to come. There's a lot more leagues starting right now. And we are slowly picking up the pace after the New Year's. It's only a matter of time before the Champions League is back. So I'm very excited about that as well. If you want more free picks, guys, go visit Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, you hit that like button so you get those notifications as well. And if you want my best bets, go to Pick Dawgz previous section and see what I have up there. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon with more free picks.